Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. It is Bruce Shorten, the Mike's Jordan Hotels. We got Ryan in the building with Gray Matters. Man, how long have you guys been in this business?
We've been in this business about 15 years.
How did y'all get started in this business?
So our founder, David Mayani, had worked in the kind of back office of hotels and was doing technology stuff for hotels. And he saw kind of how predatory a lot of the technology providers were when it came to selling technology to hotels who technology is not their business. And he just kind of had a problem with how much they were kind of being taken advantage of with licensing and the amount of money that they were paying for phone systems in particular. And David knew there was a better way, an easier way to provide them with what they needed at a much lower cost. And so our whole ethos is no licensing and the ability to deliver the complex technological solutions that the hotels need at a fraction of the price of what our competitors do.
Man, I went into some hotels and they were paying like $2,500 a month for telephone services. And then they had to pay support too.
On top of that,
Or on top of that, I'm like, are you guys crazy?
and let's be honest, nobody's using the phones in the hotels, right? So the fact is, you're paying an astronomical amount of money for something that it used to be something that provided revenue and income to the hotels, and now it's just a cost and an expense. And so why are we paying so much money for something that isn't affecting the guest experience? And we need it basically because of 911 laws, and essentially that's it.
I think for hotel revenue to come back for telephones, like we have to sponsor 1-900 numbers and just make our commission off of that. You know what I mean?
Take me back to the 80s. Okay.
So what are like the three main benefits that Gray Matters provides to the hoteler?
Well, so number one is cost, right? I mean,
Yes.
we just touched on it. So the ability to deliver something that you're required to have by law, but not have it affect your bottom line from an operational standpoint. Number two, going back to that requirement by law, is compliance. So the FCC has these regulations with respect to 911, Carey's Law and Raybaum Act. We need emergency notifications to admins if somebody calls 911.
Correct.
And we need to send a dispatchable location to the hotel, to the PSAP, when somebody calls 911. It's no longer good enough to send the address and say, here's the address, somebody in this 500-room hotel called 911. We want to know it was room 401, and that's on the 4th floor in the northwest corner.
Yeah.
Training and support are huge. So not only do we have to deliver this state-of-the-art phone system to you, but we got to train the team on how to use it so they actually know how to take advantage of the features that are in there.
Nice.
But support, and obviously we don't want you to ever have to need support, but occasionally something's going to go wrong, and when it does, you want to know that you can call somebody and talk to a real human and have them solve your problem.
Nice.
That's what we do.
Wow. I know the systems have a lot of features and a lot of benefits, but what are like one or two of your favorite features?
Well, I think a big key is the PMS integration. So being able to get guest information on check-in so that when a guest calls the front desk, we can say, good afternoon, Mr. Markham. How can I help you today? That's hugely important. That cuts down on a lot of the expenses with housekeeping for PMS integration to be able to do room status changes and show that the room is clean, vacant, and we can do that quickly. Nice. And now you can potentially upsell somebody who's trying to check in at noon instead of 3 o'clock. Hey, we know this room's clean now. It's $50 more. You want to check in? That's more opportunity to get some revenue on it. Yes.
That is beautiful. My favorite feature is like when I pick it up, it has a dial tone, like.
That's a good one to have. We want to make sure it's working. Absolutely.
Not because like a lot of these, like a lot of the some of these telephone systems, like one lightning storm, and you're out because they don't have a backup system.
There's no backup. There's no UPS. There's no cellular backup. So reliancy on the internet and electricity is huge, and having those things in place to be able to run off of a battery, or if you lose your internet connection, to be able to run off of a cellular connection that we have, is huge.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the features that you need. Because y'all know y'all worked in some hotels. They forgot to pay a bill. But your phones is still going to work.
Exactly. And we know if I'm in a hotel, I'm probably not going to use that phone for anything other than I have a complaint, I want some towels, or I want to order a cheeseburger from room service, right? And that's so much easier to do picking up that phone and pressing one button than calling into the hotel, sitting on hold, getting transferred 3 or 4 times. All that got disconnected.
Yeah.
These are the issues that we don't want the guests to have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, how can everybody get in touch with you?
My phone number is 609-GET-RYAN. Can't forget that one. Ryan at GrayMatterNetworks.com or www.GrayMatterNetworks.com.
And thank you for joining us for another episode. This is Bruce Jordan of Michael Jordan Hotels signing out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bruce Jordan, the hotel revenue expert. I just want to take a quick second to thank you for watching this video. If you could just do us a big favor and just subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more videos like this, more information, great information about hotels. I'm also the author of the Hotel Revenue Bible. You can get that book on hotelrevenuebible.com. And we are here to answer all your questions. So if you have any questions, just shoot us a quick text at 321-321-2002. That's 321-321-2002. And you can book a revenue call. Go to hotelrevenuecall.com and we can answer any and all your questions. Just make an appointment with me. You'll do one-on-one with me. You'll be able to do one-on-one with me, and we could go ahead and get all your questions answered and see if you have any revenue issues that needs to be resolved. Talk to you soon. Thank you again. Hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate you.